Hello and welcome back to GSPseafishing. Welcome back to the channel. Anyone new catching this video, please check out all my other videos. They're not all about just fishing tackle. It's all aspects of sea fishing. There's rigs, rig building, equipment building. There are reviews and there are vlogs on all of my fishing adventures, trips around the UK and abroad. So please check it out. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Anyway, in this short video, I am going to talk about this little device here, which is a bite alarm. Now, a lot of sea anglers ask the question about bite alarms and whether you can use bite alarms. And yes, you can. But I wouldn't go using the bite alarms that you would find that are specifically designed for carp anglers, that are ones that mount onto bank sticks. They rely on the angle of line to pull against the roller, and that then sets the bite alarm off. You can get these wired, and you can get these wireless, and they're great for static, upright, vertical bank stick. But when you've got an angle on a tripod, they don't work so great. I have tried using them. I have changed a tripod stand into a stand that holds bite alarms, but it's very difficult to get the pressure on the line, on the roller, in the bite alarm to actually set it off properly. And then once you get salt ingress after a few trips with it, they tend to start seizing up and not working. And a lot of these bite alarms for carp fishing are very expensive. So the next best thing is this. This is a generic bite alarm that you can find online. There are a lot of different types of these cheap clip-on bite alarms. Now this is what you would search for to find this. This is just a clip-on bite alarm. Now there are ones that clip on with a spring clip, like a peg. They are not very good at all. They rely on the line being wrapped in an S shape around two pins, and then the pressure of the line coming out will set the alarm off. But they are quite tight, and a lot of the time the alarm doesn't go off. But this one does work on a roller system here. But the beauty of this one is you can set it up wherever you want on the blank of your rod. So this one very simply clips on to the rod blank with this rubber band here. Now you can put this wherever you want up the rod blank. So here's a rod I've got in front of me, reels there. So I can clip it on just here. I can go around the blank, and then on the other side you'll see it just clips in like this. So this has got stretch, so it allows it to go on any size rod blank. And the joy of having it this far down the rod near the reel seat is that you'll get the angle of line coming off of the reel here, putting pressure on that roller before it then exits this roller to the first guide on the rod, which is up this way. So this can be moved. You can get it, if you've got a really big guide, you can get this near the first guide, and then you'll get the angle of line as well. So the beauty of this is you can get the angle of the line to put pressure on this roller to make it work. It's not on at the moment, but if I turn it on, which is easy, there we go. So as it spins, you get the beeping sound and you get a flashing blue light. So let me unclip this from the rod and I'll show you the bit more. So here it is off the rod. Now it's very simple. You've got this clipped rubber band here that can stretch and goes round into that clip. Now if this ever snaps at any time, you can replace this. They're easy enough to replace. Also, it's so easy to turn on and off. You've got this roller with magnets on the back. You can see one there. If you turn this bar away from the magnets, it's off. If you turn it towards the magnets like that, it's on. Now, at night, this comes into its own because this blue light is visible from a mile off. It really does flash quite well. Now I use these a lot in the Canaries when I'm going for big stingrays, and once they start running off with the bait, you know you've got it. Now these are very cheap, so you're not too worried about any problems with them. They're about £7. I've got a couple of them. They're really good, really useful, and the best ones out there for the sea fisherman. These are great for smooth hounds, tope fishing. If you're going for big rays, like blonde rays that take line, these work wonders. And anything bigger when you're going aboard, they're great. If a fish doesn't take line, you're not going to get the beep off these, so it's not worth using them. And then all I've done to match it up is I've got this case. Again, all the sand in there. This case is just off the internet, and it is just a very cheap headphone case. In-ear headphones. I put 2 of these in there, and it just keeps them nice and safe. I think the case was about £3. There it is. Zips up nicely. Keeps my bite alarm safe, and I can have 2 of them in there when I'm going fishing. So there we go. I hope this has helped. Any questions, please write them down in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. But here it is. The ideal bite alarm for anyone that wants a bite alarm when sea fishing is this. Quite cheap, easy to use, and does the job. I hope this has helped, and I hope these videos are useful and interesting. And if they are, please leave a comment. Please subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, tight lines.